in my geography class. Today we will continue with the chapter of the manufacturing industries of class 10. In this video, we are going to discuss about the classification of industries and we will know about each type of industries. Without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Now let us know about the classification of the industries. The industries are classified on the basis of source of raw materials, which are again subdivided into Agrobased Industries and Mineral-based Industries, on the basis of their main role, which are again subdivided into basic or key industries and consumer industries, on the basis of capital investment, which are subdivided into small-scale industries and large-scale industries, on the basis of ownership, which are subdivided into public sector industries, private sector industries, joint sector industries and cooperative industries, on the basis of bulk of weight of raw materials and finished goods. These are again subdivided into heavy industries and light industries. So industries are classified on the basis of source of raw material, on the basis of their main role, on the basis of capital investment, on the basis of ownership, and on the basis of the bulk and weight of raw materials and finished good. Now let us know the industries on the basis of source of raw material, which are subdivided into the agro-based industries and the mineral-based industries. Now what are agro-based industries? Agro-based industries are those industries which are dependent upon the agriculture so that they can obtain their raw materials. These industries are spread all over the world, and these industries provides a source of employment for the people in the rural areas. The example of the agro-based industries are cotton, jute and textile industries. Now let us move ahead with the mineral-based industries. The mineral-based industries are those industries which are dependent upon the minerals to obtain their raw materials. So these industries obtain their raw materials from the minerals. These industries are mostly located where the raw materials are easily available. These industries provides a great source of employment for both rural and urban population. Example of mineral-based industries are iron and steel industry and cement industry. Now let us move ahead with the industries on the basis of their main role. On the basis of the main role, the industries are divided into basic or key industries and consumer industries. So let us know what are basic industries. Basic industries are those industries which produce materials to be used as raw material in other industries. So the other industries are dependent on the basic industries or the key industries to obtain the raw materials. Example like the iron and steel industry. Now let us move ahead with the consumer industries. Consumer industries are those industries which manufacture goods for directly used by the consumers. That means the goods which are manufactured can be directly used by the consumers, like the edible oil, biscuits, toothpaste, all are included in the consumer industries. Now let us move ahead with the classification of industries on the basis of the capital investment. On the basis of the capital investment, the industries are classified into the small-scale industries and the large-scale industries. The small-scale industries. What are small-scale industries? The small-scale industries are those industries which require capital less than or up to rupees 1 crore. These industries use both traditional and modern technique. Here in the small-scale industries, the raw material is procured from outside if it is not available in local areas. Coming to the labors, here we will see that low-skilled or non-skilled labor is required. Mainly, they manufacture goods in small quantity, so the production is quite low. Example of the small-scale industries are Khansari and Gur industries. Now let us move ahead with the next industries, that is the large-scale industries. The large-scale industries. Large-scale industries are those industries that require capital more than rupees 1 crore. Here in this industry, modern technique and sophisticated machines are used. Now coming to the raw materials, if the raw materials are not available within the country, they can be imported from other countries. Here in this industry, highly skilled labor is required. They manufacture goods in large quantity, so the production is quite high. Example of large-scale industries are the cotton textile industry. Now let us move ahead with the classification of industries on the basis of their ownership. On the basis of their ownership, the industries are classified into public sector industries, private sector industries, joint sector industries, and cooperative sector industries. What are public sector industries? Public sector industries are those industries that are owned and operated by government agencies. Here, the main aim of the government is to increase the employment opportunities. Example of public sector industries are National Thermal Power Corporation, Indian Oil Corporation, and etc. Next are private sector industries. What are private sector industries? Private sector industries are those industries that are owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals. Here, the main aim is to earn more and more profit. Generating employment opportunities is not the main aim of the private sector industries. Examples of the private sector industries are Dabur Industries, Bajaj Auto Limited, etc. Now let us move ahead with the next type of industries, that is joint sector industries. Joint sector industries are those industries which are jointly run by the state and individuals or a group of individuals. That means the industries which are run both by the state and the individuals. Example of the joint sector industry is Oil India Limited, which is jointly owned by the public and the private sectors. Now coming to the next type of industry, that is cooperative sector industries. Cooperative sector industries are those industries which are owned and operated by the producers and suppliers of raw materials, workers, or both. Here, they pool the resources and share the profits or losses proportionately. Example of the cooperative sector industry is the sugar industry in Maharashtra. Now let us move ahead with the classification of industry on the basis of bulk and weight of raw materials and finished good. They are subdivided into heavy industries and light industries. What are heavy industries? Heavy industries. Heavy industries are those industries which use heavy and bulky raw materials and also produce heavy materials, like iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry, they are known as heavy industries because its raw materials and finished products both are heavy and bulky in nature. In fact, this industry also involves heavy transportation cost and also requires a rail line for easy transportation. Now let us move ahead with the light industries. Light industries are those industries which use light raw materials and produce light materials. These industries are usually less capital intensive than the heavy industries, and they are more consumer oriented than business oriented. These industries typically produce smaller consumer goods. Example of the light industries are the electric fans and watches. I hope all of you understood what we have discussed in today's video. We have discussed about the classification of industries, which is a very important part of this chapter, the manufacturing industry. If you still have any problem, you can let me know by just a comment in the comment box given below. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Stay tuned. I will be back soon with a new video. Till then, take care and study well. Thank you.